Peace, everybody. It's Devon Bandison, and I just want to take a few minutes with you today because one of our participants in my Global Game Changer community asked a really great question this week that I think applies to a lot of people. It's a question that a lot of people have when they come in for coaching or they're on their journey in achieving their goals, or if they're up to something big in the world or want to change something in their life. And the question was this. She asked, what was the one barrier that was preventing you from moving towards your dream? She gave an example. For example, before you decided to write and publish your book or start your business, how did you overcome that? I think it's a great question because oftentimes we have these perceived barriers in circumstances. And when I work with my one-on-one clients or in businesses, this comes up. They feel like they want to get somewhere. They want to write a book. They want to start a business. But for some reason, they feel like there's a perceived barrier. And if I look back at the work with my clients and also with myself, I can really narrow it down to one barrier. It's just one barrier that actually goes across all the goals that I tried to achieve, or all the goals that my clients tried to achieve. And the one barrier is my thinking. It's the first and only place to start. So for instance, when I wanted to write my book, of course I had some thinking around, I never wrote a book before. Can I do this? What will it look like? And I had to look at the limiting beliefs, which was my thinking. So the one barrier that once you start and you set a goal, the first place to start is, how is this thing occurring to me, right? So it was occurring to me, for instance, that writing a book was hard. It was occurring to me that this is going to be a long, arduous process. And until I fixed how this writing the book was occurring to me, or once I acknowledged it and was aware of it, I was able to move forward. Because the great thing about seeing things as they occur is that you realize it's only occurring like that. It's not true. It's only a thought. So when you think that this is a big goal, I want to create a business, I want to leave my job, it may occur scary to you, but that doesn't mean that it's really scary. That's just how it's occurring. So the first step is just to be aware of how this goal that you want to achieve is occurring for you. And then the second step for me is to keep in mind that there may be a day that I wake up and I feel really confident in writing it, but I may be afraid or I might have some fear along the way. And what I would say is, write these 3 words down. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. Show up in front of the computer, write the book. Even if you're afraid, do it afraid. And the more you practice, the less the goal will occur as scary or fearful for you. And that will change. So practice your way into better thinking. Don't try to think your way into better practice. Practice your way into better thinking. Don't try to think your way into better practice. All right? Do it afraid. And don't be a perfectionist. This is one of my favorite shirts. I hope I screw this up because it lights it up, it lightens it up, and it makes it fun. All right, guys? So think about your thinking, how it's occurring, the goal is occurring to you. Do it afraid. And of course, as with anything, look at people who may be able to support you on the way. All right? Thanks for taking the time. Hope this was helpful, and have a great day. Peace.